In Islam, the concept of Sadaqah Jariyah, continuous charity, represents a powerful means of earning rewards even after death. Unlike temporary acts of charity, Sadaqah Jariyah is an act of kindness or service that continues to benefit others, and in turn, continues to provide ongoing rewards for the person who initiated it, even long after they have passed away. This idea emphasizes that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the lasting benefits we leave for others, benefits that echo into eternity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that Sadaqah Jariyah is one of the few acts that can continue to reward a person after their death. He said, when a person dies, his deeds come to an end, except for three: a continuous charity, beneficial knowledge, or a righteous child who prays for him. Sahih Muslim. This highlights the importance of actions that provide long-term benefits to others, ensuring that the donor continues to receive blessings from Allah even after they have left this world. Below are some of the most impactful ways one can earn rewards even after death by engaging in Sadaqah Jariyah. 1. Planting a tree, the gift of life. In Islam, planting trees is seen as an act of great virtue and reward. The environment plays a significant role in the Islamic worldview, and caring for nature is viewed as a form of worship and stewardship. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of planting trees as a means of creating lasting benefits for humanity, animals, and the environment. He said, if a Muslim plants a tree or sows seeds, and then birds, or a person, or an animal eats from it, it is regarded as a charitable gift, Sadaqah, for him. Sahih al-Bukhari. This hadith illustrates that the rewards from planting a tree are not just confined to the immediate act, but continue indefinitely. Every time a person, animal, or bird benefits from the tree, whether through its fruit, shade, or even its ability to purify the air, the one who planted it continues to earn blessings. The importance of this act extends beyond the immediate utility of the tree to the long-term impact it has on the environment and society. Planting a tree is not only about the immediate physical benefits, it also has a spiritual dimension. The act of planting a tree symbolizes life, growth, and renewal, and is a powerful reminder of the Creator's blessings. By planting trees, we contribute to the beauty and sustainability of the earth. Trees provide shade to travelers in need, fruits to the hungry, and a healthier environment for all living beings. In arid and impoverished regions where water and green spaces are scarce, planting trees can make a world of difference. A single tree can help combat desertification, purify the air, and offer shelter to animals and people alike. In addition to providing direct benefits, trees are often a symbol of legacy. Just as the roots of a tree stretch deep into the soil, so too does the impact of our charitable actions reach beyond our lifetimes. Every time someone benefits from the tree, the planter's reward continues to grow in the hereafter. Thus, planting trees is a long-term investment in both the physical environment and the spiritual realm. The reward never ends as long as the tree remains standing, offering benefits to all who encounter it. 2. Giving a copy of the Quran, a gift of eternal guidance. One of the greatest gifts a person can offer to another is a copy of the Quran. The Quran is the eternal word of Allah, and is considered the ultimate source of knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for Muslims. It is the foundation of Islamic faith and practice, and sharing it with others is seen as an act of profound charity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best of you are those who learn the Quran and teach it." Sahih al-Bukhari. When a person gives a copy of the Quran to another, they are offering not just a book but a gateway to spiritual enlightenment, guidance, and the mercy of Allah. Each time the recipient reads, reflects, or recites from the Quran, the donor continues to earn rewards. This is especially true when the recipient is a new Muslim, someone who has never read the Quran before, or even a child learning the sacred verses for the first time. The Quran's impact is timeless. Its teachings are relevant for all generations, and its reward continues as long as it is read and understood. Furthermore, the rewards of giving a Quran are multiplied if the recipient shares what they have learned with others. If the person who receives the Quran teaches others to read it, recite it, or apply its lessons, the donor's rewards grow exponentially. The ripple effect of spreading knowledge means that the donor's influence continues to extend far beyond the initial act of giving. Every verse learned, every prayer recited, and every lesson applied from that core and contributes to the donor's ongoing rewards in the hereafter. The act of giving a core and is also a direct form of Sadaqah Jariyah, ongoing charity, as it ensures that the recipient can continue to seek guidance from it long after the donor's death. Even after the donor passes away, the recipient's continued engagement with the core and results in an unbroken chain of rewards. This is one of the most powerful and lasting ways to secure blessings in this life and the next. 3. Donating a wheelchair or medical equipment, a lifeline of health. Health is one of the greatest blessings in life, and in Islam, taking care of one's health and assisting others in maintaining their well-being is highly valued. Providing medical assistance to those in need, especially individuals with disabilities, is one of the most impactful ways to give Sadaqah Jariyah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his compassion towards the sick and elderly, and he encouraged his followers to take care of those in need, particularly in times of physical vulnerability. Donating wheelchairs, prosthetic devices, or essential medical equipment can drastically change a person's life. For those with disabilities, such donations can restore a sense of independence, dignity, and self-reliance. Imagine a person who, due to physical limitations, struggles to move about, but then receives a wheelchair that allows them to go about their daily activities. Every time they use the wheelchair, whether it's to travel to the mosque, attend school, or simply navigate their home, the donor earns a reward. The same applies to prosthetics or other medical equipment that improves the individual's mobility and quality of life. This act of kindness has far-reaching effects on the health and well-being of the recipient, and each positive change they experience is credited to the one who provided the equipment. In many parts of the world, healthcare remains out of reach for a significant portion of the population. Medical equipment is often prohibitively expensive or simply unavailable. In such circumstances, the donation of a wheelchair or essential medical devices can be a lifeline. This donation not only helps the individual who receives the equipment, but also impacts the community at large, as it allows the person to be more active and productive, contributing positively to society. Every time someone uses that equipment, the donor's reward continues to multiply. Moreover, it's important to remember that health-related donations go beyond just providing physical equipment. They are a means of easing someone's suffering and improving their overall quality of life. Every moment of comfort, every bit of relief, and every small victory experienced by the recipient is a continued source of reward for the donor. Whether it's restoring mobility to someone confined to a bed or helping an elderly person regain independence, the reward for such donations is perpetual as long as the equipment is in use and providing benefit to others. In addition to donating wheelchairs and medical devices, one can also donate to healthcare programs, contribute to building hospitals, or support mobile health clinics in underserved areas. Such acts of charity are a powerful way to ensure that the gift of health is extended to many people, allowing the donor to receive continuous rewards for their generosity. A powerful legacy of continuous blessings. All three acts, planting a tree, giving a Quran, and donating medical equipment, represent forms of Sadaqah Jariyah, an investment in both the world and the hereafter. The beauty of Sadaqah Jariyah lies in its lasting impact. The rewards for these acts continue long after the donor's death, as long as the benefit remains in place. By planting a tree, a person not only benefits from its shade and fruit, but also secures ongoing rewards as long as others benefit from it. By giving a Quran, the donor ensures that their rewards multiply each time the recipient engages with it. And by donating medical equipment, the donor becomes a source of life-changing assistance for someone in need, ensuring their rewards continue as long as the recipient benefits. In Islam, these forms of charity offer a powerful means of accumulating blessings, as they transcend time and continue to earn rewards long after the initial act. The key to Sadaqah Jariyah is that it is continuous, benefiting not just the recipient but also the donor in an unbroken cycle of reward. Whether it's through the nourishment provided by a tree, the wisdom shared through the Quran, or the relief brought by medical equipment, the rewards of these actions extend into eternity. May Allah guide us all to engage in acts of Sadaqah Jariyah, so that our good deeds continue to benefit others and accumulate rewards long after we have passed from this world. 4. Participating in building a masjid, a permanent monument of faith. The construction of a masjid, mosque, holds a very special place in Islam. Masjid are not only places of worship but also centers for community, education, and social welfare. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever builds a mosque for Allah, Allah will build for him a house in paradise." Sahih al-Bukhari. Building or contributing to the construction of a masjid provides an endless flow of rewards. Every prayer performed in the masjid, every sermon delivered, and every class or gathering held brings benefits not just to the people present, but to the one who contributed to its creation. The rewards of such acts are continuous, as long as the masjid serves as a center for worship and learning. In addition to constructing a masjid, maintaining and supporting existing ones through donations, volunteer work, or by ensuring the upkeep of facilities also counts as Sadaqah Jariyah. By helping to maintain a space that facilitates the worship of Allah, the donor ensures that they continue to benefit even after their death. 5. Placing a water source in public, the gift of sustenance. Water is one of the most essential resources for life, and providing access to clean water is a profoundly impactful act of charity in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best form of charity is to provide water." Sunan Ibn Majah. In regions where clean water is scarce, constructing wells, providing water pumps, or installing public water fountains can make an immense difference in people's lives. Access to water sustains communities, allows children to attend school instead of fetching water, and promotes health and hygiene. A water source continues to provide sustenance long after the initial donation, and every time someone drinks from the water or uses it for a good cause, the donor continues to earn rewards. Whether it's a well in a village or a public water station in an urban area, the reward for providing clean water is immeasurable and continuous. 6. Spreading knowledge, teaching, the key to eternal benefit. Teaching others is one of the most profound ways to earn ongoing rewards in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever calls to guidance will have a reward similar to the one who follows him, without their reward being diminished." Sahih Muslim. Education, especially religious education, is a tool for long-lasting impact. Teaching others how to pray, recite the Quran, fast, or understand the teachings of Islam means that the teacher continues to earn rewards each time their students apply what they have learned. Moreover, establishing educational institutions, providing scholarships, or even creating online resources that help others learn can extend the benefits of knowledge far beyond the donor's lifetime. Every time someone practices what they've learned or teaches someone else, the one who initiated that knowledge continues to earn blessings from Allah. 7. Supporting orphans and vulnerable children, a path to paradise. Caring for orphans and vulnerable children is one of the most beloved acts of charity in Islam. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "I and the one who cares for an orphan will be in paradise like this." And he held his 2 fingers together. Sahih al-Bukhari. This powerful hadith highlights the immense reward of caring for orphans and those in need, illustrating how this noble act is closely tied to the promise of paradise. In Islamic teachings, supporting orphans is not just a charitable act, but also a moral and spiritual responsibility. Islam stresses the importance of ensuring that vulnerable children who have lost their parents or find themselves in difficult circumstances are treated with kindness, compassion, and dignity. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself was an orphan, and his compassion for orphans set a shining example for his followers. He not only provided for their material needs, but also ensured they were loved, educated, and given the tools they needed to thrive in life. Supporting orphans can take many forms, ranging from providing basic necessities like food, clothing, and shelter, to offering emotional and educational support. These children may have faced tremendous hardship and trauma, and through our support, we can help them rebuild their lives. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever takes care of an orphan, whether they are a relative or a non-relative, I will be close to them on the day of judgment." Sahih al-Bukhari. This means that not only does the act of caring for orphans have a deep spiritual significance, but it also brings immense reward in the hereafter. In Islam, Sadaqah is an act of charity that extends beyond the donor's death, providing a continuous source of rewards from Allah. Whether it's planting a tree, donating a Quran, supporting orphans, building a masjid, or spreading knowledge, each of these acts of kindness can ensure that the rewards keep flowing, even after the person has passed away. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught that the best of deeds are those that continue to benefit others, long after we have left this world. Let us strive to leave behind a legacy of Sadaqah Jariyah, a legacy that will continue to benefit others and earn us rewards in the hereafter. May Allah grant us the opportunity to contribute to such enduring acts of charity and accept them from us as a means to attain His pleasure and mercy.